You ready? Oh, I see it. That's red. The recording. That means we're going. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Designated Players Podcast, episode 8, season 2. And what are we doing today? We're doing something really cool. We are doing a fantasy draft, but MLS fantasy draft. So taking the ideas of MLS fantasy and point scoring and the way that people perform, they get points. For those of you who don't know how fantasy works, I don't know why you've been listening to this if you didn't. But if you don't, players participate in their normal games. They get points for involvement, goals, assists, clean sheets, things like that. And you get $100 million to draft a team and put a new team in every week. And it's really cool. But what we're going to do is a little bit of a twist on that. And it's something that we do in Fantasy Premier League is a draft version of this. So we're going to sit down. We're going to draft 2 goalkeepers, 5 defenders, 5 midfielders, 3 forwards, make a team out of these fantasy players based off of their ability and their skill. However, we have a twist, and each player has to fit a certain criteria. So we're not just going to sit there and pick all the best players and have the best, what is that? That's 15 players, the best 45 players in the league all on this team. Everything has to fit a little bit of a criteria. So the criterion we will go through in a little bit. Is criterion the right word? Or is criteria the plural of criterion?
Criterion is single.
Oh, goodness. I suck. That sucks. Before we do that, let's just go into Scarf of the Week. Connor, go ahead.
All right. I'm recycling scarves. It's official. But
You just started on the new stuff.
I might have missed one, but I don't remember if I have. So maybe at some point if I wear something and you think it's new, feel free to let me know. I considered going with the same scarf as last week because Adam wasn't here for it, but I'll cycle that around eventually. But, I got the blues on the shirt and the RSL on the scarf. Back to, I think, my first of the new scarves I was showing off.
I think it was.
One of my favorites. It's a really nice one.
Was it, or was it Chicago one the first one?
Chicago might have been first.
I think
You're
Chicago
right.
was at the end of season 1.
Yeah, this one was still early though. But
Yeah.
I love this one. It's a great scarf.
I think it's really nice. I like the city skyline. It's classic. It's a statement. I'm gonna go next because I want to, and I'm in charge, so I get to do whatever I want. When this airs, let me just double check something here. When this airs, Red Bull will have already won 7-0 in their first game. So to celebrate, we've got the Red Bull scarf. Whoa, that's upside down. The Red Bull scarf and the Red Bull kit. Now, I think the one thing we need to do for anybody who follows Red Bull Twitter, the Red Bull has become maybe the league's most popular meme. I'll have to post a picture of it somewhere on the podcast social media. But the Red Bull has become like the league's most popular meme. Every time somebody tweets anything about New York Red Bulls or MLS or anything like that, people just flood the comment section with the Red Bull. And it's like a cartoon picture of a Red Bull counting money. It's really funny. If I got one of those on a scarf, I think it would be immediately my favorite scarf ever. Okay, sidebar finished. Adam, do we care about what you have? Probably. What do you got?
I mean, considering he's probably going to win an MLS Cup finally this year.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. So, upside down. But, yeah, my BWP scarf.
That's so cool. I like that a lot. I didn't know they made scarves for individuals. That's really sick.
Yeah. I have this one. I have one with Didier Drogba on it.
That's cool.
I might be the only two.
Maybe. All right. Well, that's awesome. Scarf of the week. Always a great little segment. It's one of my favorites, and I think a lot of people like it. So we hope you did too. Let's go through the criteria really quick. So we're going into this fantasy draft. 5 defenders, 5 midfielders, 5 forwards, 3 forwards, 2 goalkeepers, 15 total players. Here are the criteria. 4-5-1 is going to be the basic formation with 3 bench players. So backup goalkeeper, backup defender, backup forward, just to start, and then you can move things around. You cannot have any more than 2 players per team. So to answer the quote of the week, how many Dallas players can I have? Adam probably asked that at some point. You can only have 2, Adam.
That's fine.
Only 2.
I only need 2.
You only need 2. You need Ryan Hollingshead and you need Brisson.
Perfect.
You must have 1 U21 player. You must have a newcomer. You must have a veteran, which is 5 or more years in the league. You must have somebody whose team is based in Texas, so Austin or Houston. I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. You must have somebody who has a World Cup appearance, which is actually a lot harder than you think, but must have appeared in a World Cup game. Must have somebody whose team is based in Canada. Must have somebody who has won a Supporter Shield. Somebody who has won an MLS Cup. Somebody who is currently playing in the CONCACAF Champions League. So Philly, Atlanta, Portland, Columbus. Oh, goodness. Toronto for me. And then you must have somebody who shares a birthday with you, a birthday month. I think 2 of us are going with birthday day, if we can, if the players aren't taken. I don't know if Connor even has one. I know we were talking about it yesterday. Must have somebody who, in honor of Mr. Right, is on the wrong side of 30. And that's 31, not 30. 30 is not the wrong side of 30. You must have somebody from, somebody who used to play for your favorite team. So for myself, it'd be somebody who played for Red Bull and now no longer does, is on some other team. For Connor, it'd be Atlanta. Adam, your team is only 1 year old, so you can choose any player from your hype train. So that's Colorado, Vancouver, Inter Miami. We'll take Inter Miami off of it. So Colorado, Vancouver, and FCC.
Sure.
You must have somebody who is a 4.5 mil or under player in fantasy. Somebody who plays for your favorite team, which is going to suck for some of us.
Yeah.
Somebody who has played on 3 or more MLS teams. Now, this was a lot harder than we thought. However, here is how we're going to make it a little easier. If they have played for 2 teams before this year and just recently transferred to a 3rd team, that will count. So, for example, Bradley Wright Phillips, because he's on the scarf, played for Red Bull, played for LAFC, recently transferred to Columbus. He would count. Sean Johnson, who played for Chicago, was on Atlanta for about 30 seconds, and then NYC would not count because he didn't technically play for that middle team. So if you haven't played for your last team, we'll count it. And if you didn't play for a middle team, it doesn't count. I believe that's all the criteria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So there is no order that you need to pick these in. So it's not like you have to start with the U21 player. You can pick whatever team, whatever player you want, and whatever category you'd like. And you also need to make sure that you have the correct number of players. So once you hit 5 defenders, you're done. You can't take Ali Adnan as a 6th defender, Adam.
He doesn't play defense. I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither does Ryan Hollingshead, but here we are. And the only other thing that we have to mention before we get started is that if you take somebody who checks off multiple criteria, you have to choose one that it counts for. So, for example, if you pick a newcomer U21 who shares a birthday with you and is playing in CONCACAF right now, it only counts for one of them. You have to pick. So, word vomit done. I think that's not too bad of an explanation. I know Connor's going to touch it up with some fancy editing, make it sound really good. Anybody who's watching it on YouTube, sorry. Go listen to it on the normal one, I guess. Anybody got anything else they want to add?
Yeah. We'll be using snake draft, I believe, is what we decided on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that makes most sense.
Okay. So in
Okay.
order,
So I'm gonna pick the.
I have my generator up.
I have my generator as well.
Okay, so you can do it.
3, 2, 1. First pick. Me. I will share my screen if you don't believe me. I will send you a picture right now.
All good.
Yeah, I believe
Connor goes second, then Adam goes third and fourth. Connor goes fifth. I go 6, 7, and then we wrap around until we hit pick 45, and that is game over.
Cool.
And then what we'll do is we'll keep track of it week by week or bi-weekly or however, and just put them up to the test. Who has the best 15? And kind of keep track of keep track of how we're doing.
Yep.
I think that's cool.
So also one last point is this will be going until the fantasy budget for the actual MLS fantasy game resets. So there's like that midway point in the season where, my $150 million budget goes back down to 100 and I have to redraft my team, unfortunately, but like that'll be when we tally it out.
That'll be it. Okay. I have to take that away because that doesn't matter. All right. So I guess I have the first pick, which is really tough. But I think I'm going to go and pick a World Cup appearance player because this was a lot harder than I thought, and there are not a lot of them there. And I am going to go at striker with Raul Ruidiaz from Seattle, who played in the 2018 World Cup with Peru. And if anybody knew me in 2018, they knew I was predicting the outcome and scorers of every game, kind of like we do here. But I also added on who would score the goals. Ruidiaz was on there every time because he just transferred to Seattle. And I thought he was the coolest thing ever. He never scored. So it was a good effort. But I'm going to put that down. Raul Ruidiaz, Seattle. All right. That moves on to Adam. Adam.
No, I'm next.
Connor's going next.
Oh. All right. Connor, go right ahead.
I was very worried that you were going to take my first pick because I was insistent that I pick this guy first because you kind of mentioned it before. This criteria is pretty thin, and in my opinion, he's the best available player, no question, at least in terms of fantasy. And for the 3 or more teams category, I will be picking Walker Zimmerman.
That's a good pick.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, LAFC,
Dallas,
that's right.
LAFC.
Oh, that's a great pick.
Yep. I was keeping that one sneaky.
That's a really good one. I feel like we were talking about this. You might have mentioned this, like, oh, this would be a really good pick. NASH.
And now I can send the rest of my list to Adam.
Perfect.
Oh, did Adam not actually prep 3 or more teams?
I couldn't find a whole lot of them.
Oh, so he just.
That was the only one I struggled a bit with.
Sure, yeah. Just using other people to do your work. All right, Adam, you got pick 3 and 4. Connor, before we do that, Connor, why Walker Zimmerman? I know the 3 or more teams, but
that's a good pick.
Yeah,
it is.
I think
but
it's
you don't think you could have gotten him later?
I didn't want to risk at all, thinking that maybe someone else had him on there, and the list that I came up with for the 3 or more teams was very it's not the strongest, so I wanted to make sure, and I felt like he was the standout guy easily, in my opinion. So
Not the strongest. You've got Jimmy Madronda, Jovan Jones, Tommy McNamara. What do you mean not the strongest? Those three guys alone win you MLS Cup.
I didn't remember Tommy McNamara was going to be there.
Is Tommy Mac still in the league?
Yeah, he played for Houston, I think.
Right. Oh Lord.
There you go, Adam.
Thank
Sent you the list.
Oh, there's some good names on there. Oh, cool.
I plays for the Revs. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. I'm debating how I want to play this. So part of me wants to take a supporter shield winner first because I want to kind of screw Andrew over because I know he's probably going to take this player.
I doubt it. Go ahead.
You think? But part of me.
You've got two
back-to-back picks. Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just debating how I want to play this. All right. So I'll do that one. So for my supporter shield winner, I'm taking Kyle Duncan.
It doesn't screw me over. It's a good pick, but I wasn't taking that.
So my thought process was the Red Bulls for fantasy this year are terrible. Like just bad. Like Brian White's your most expensive. Brian White's your most expensive player.
As he should. He's the best striker in the league.
But if anyone's gonna do anything on that team, like it's gonna come from Kyle Duncan probably. So
okay,
that's where I went with that. So let me just add him to my team.
I'll have you know that according to all the analysts, he's not even going to start. So
I still can't fathom that. This dude is about to start for the U.S. men's national team at right back, and you're not putting him in Red Bull because Tom Adams made his dream move to Harrison, New Jersey. Yeah. Stop it. That's still I cannot believe that is still something I read. Tom Edwards makes dream move to Red Bull New York. Yeah, right. Anybody who's seen Red Bull Arena knows that nobody's got a dream move to play there. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful stadium. Where are you going outside of that? The dumpster parking lot next door? Stop it.
And then my Canadian-based player is going to be Ali Pozuelo.
Good call.
Just because I feel like, yes, there are a bunch of Canadian players that you could take, but he's kind of easily the best one.
That's pretty fair.
I don't know, man.
I mean, Ali Adnan's there, so like, not wrong.
Just saying. Okay, Connor, that moves to you.
I'm genuinely surprised that I'm going to be able to make this pick here. I did not think this would be available, but I will happily also make my World Cup choice because
I know what you're going for.
Yeah, probably because as Andrew said, this is pretty thin. A lot of the guys I have on my list are older. Some of them don't even start anymore, but I know for a fact this guy will be starting, and I will be picking Carlos Vela.
Yeah. If he fell one more, I was taking him for wrong side of 30, but that's okay because I have a pretty good pick for that one, I think. Okay. I was going to ask why, but that's kind of pretty obvious.
Yeah, I think so.
Carlos Vela is good.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I can probably wait one more for that pick. So, I'm going to go to the used to play for your team. And I am going to go for not the GOAT, not the other GOAT.
Rafa Marquez isn't in the league, Andrew.
Stop. I'm going to hang up. I don't need this right now. Tim Parker, center back for Houston. I think he obviously is going to have to slide in and start there. I think, especially because most of the people who have left RBNY are still in the league are rather old or won't get a lot of time. You've got Bradley Wright Phillips, who is not going to start. Alex Muil, which it wouldn't be fair to put him into a team against you guys. It would just be game over. Dax isn't a fantasy point scorer. Felipe is coming off injury. Questions 90. Derek Etienne Jr. somehow dropped to like 7th on the depth chart behind a bunch of players who should be starting for other teams.
He played a right back yesterday.
I know, that's unreal. Aurelian Collin is 95. Josie Altidore is busy tweeting at pundits. Juan Agudelo is Juan Agudelo. Jared Stroud. And then I was going to be really sneaky and pick Michael Bradley, but I think he's finally working his way out of a team, so I don't think he'll be there. But yeah, I think Parker's just the only good one to take there, and I didn't want somebody taking him without that. I can probably wait on that pick there. That's actually not a bad shoot. So now it's about picking. I am going to go. Yes. I'm going to go with an MLS Cup winner. And I am going to go with Nico Ladero. Obviously, a very, very strong center mid, creates tons of chances. The only question mark is whether he'll still be able to get his output without Jordan Morris. I have to imagine he will. I can't imagine him not. But that's where I'll go. Connor, over to you.
I'm about to make some enemies. It's about to get ugly in the chat.
I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Is that a song? I feel like it's a song.
I am going to go
Pick
with
Chris
a
Wondolowski for
I'm
your
gonna
veteran.
go nope. I'm going to go with a player for the Texan based.
Do it.
And I'm gonna pick Ryan Hollingshead.
I can't curse on this show, but I want to say some bad words.
Adam has left the chat.
Connor, don't do this to me.
I have to do it. He's a fantasy defender that plays striker.
It's fact.
That's funny. All right. Mr. Tamburello.
Well then. Let's see. Who do I want to pick next? Let me just check how long. Pretty sure this person qualifies. Yeah, okay. So for my veteran, I'm picking Diego Valeri.
Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah. Let me just add him. And then yeah, for my World Cup appearance, I'm going with Gonzalo Higuain. Because you know that man's gonna start and hopefully
4 goals this year. Good.
So hey man, we need something.
You're not getting anything.
Yeah.
All right. So all World Cup players have been taken, and they've all been strikers. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right. So I'm back on the clock now.
You are. We should have put a clock in there.
I am debating what I want to do here. Because I got 2 here. And I don't know if they'll both make it to the next round. All right. Let's take a shot at this one. I'm going to do my 4.5 or under player.
Okay.
4.5 mil or less in fantasy. And I will be picking Caden Clark.
You're awful. You are awful.
Why?
There's nothing good about you for taking that pick. Like,
were you about to do that?
You're absolutely right. I was, but I was going to take him at U21. You're awful.
I considered him there too.
This is why you have no friends. Like, this is why you are the least liked person on this podcast.
Honestly, right now I probably am because I just took a player from both of you.
And what is this? This is your what player?
My 4.5 or under.
He's 4.5 mil. It's a steal.
Yeah.
Well, there goes. I got to rethink my strategy here. Hmm. So I am going to start my first pick with a player from my team because 2 of the 5 people I had listed as even possibilities are now gone. And I am going to go back and put
David Jensen.
I'm stuck between defender, outside defender, or striker. And I don't want to put striker because I don't know who's starting there. Outside back is going to be a revolving door, I think. I'm going to go with Aaron Long for my played for your team. And then I'm going to go oh man, there are some I'm going to go with my I just got to double check his age. I'm pretty sure. Because he played. Oh no. He's my age. That's way older than I thought he was. All right.
Who are you looking at?
I was looking at JT Marcinkowski as a U21 player, but he's 23.
Yeah, he's old.
Just take Justin Glad. He's been playing here since he's 17. He's got to be under 21.
I'm going to go with my newcomer. And I'm stuck between 3.
I can guess at least 2 of them.
You know 2 of them, and the third one plays for one of their teams.
Okay, so then maybe I know 3.
Who are the 3?
Is it Brenner, Pato, and Lucci?
Yeah, that's exactly who I'm stuck on. And I think Lucia Costa gets more involvement because he'll be on the ball more. And we're backing SEC heavy this year. So I'll take Luciano Acosta for my newcomer. Man, this is getting way too stressful. Like, there's no need for this to be this stressful.
All right, my turn. I can say I am very happy with the choice that you made because almost for the memes, I will take Pato, but I will take him for the wrong side of 30. He just qualifies. He is 31 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Is he really? My goodness.
Yeah.
And you think he's going to be serviceable. This man is scoring 25 goals this year.
Now I hope so.
All right. Go ahead, Adam.
I'm between two for my U21 players, but I'm probably just gonna go with my first. Nah. My U21 player, I'm going with Sam Vines.
Nice. I like that one.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody was gonna pick him. I had him as like a sneaky one at the end. Guess that's karma.
It was between Sam Vines and Gianluca Busio, but I need defenders. And then let's see.
When Connor edits this, it's going to go drop down.
It's just going to be, it's going to be a lot.
It's going to be like a 30-minute episode of just us talking about people.
Yeah.
We probably should have put like stats next to each name and been like, oh, this is why I'm taking him because he had this year last year.
Yeah.
Too much work.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, we are a professional podcast. I'm going to tell everyone in Minnesota because that's what they think. What part of this looks professional? Like, I don't get that.
All right, it really messed me up with that Hollingshead pick. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the whiteboard. The whiteboard is what looks professional.
I had him it kind of paid move some things around now. But
No pressure, you got some time.
No, it's fine. Yeah, why not? I'll take Brenner for my newcomer.
FCC. That takes away a player from two of your three hype trains. You're going pretty narrow over there.
I got plenty. Don't worry.
Brenner, FCC, newcomer. All right, Connor, back over to you.
1 second.
Now, Connor, remember that you are picking before me here. So if you take the wrong player.
Oh, no, I messed up.
And you take the player that I want.
I messed up.
I am driving to Binghamton, kicking your door down, and breaking your glasses.
I messed up.
I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm just going to break your glasses. Adam, what are you complaining about?
I messed up.
Why?
Just continue.
You're going to tell us after?
Yeah. If it gets back to me and I still have, and I get lucky, I'm amazed, but I messed up.
Okay. I am going to make my pick for CONCACAF Champions League player.
Okay.
And I will pick Lucas Zellerán.
Yep, I messed up.
Kind of surprised he made it this far, to be honest.
I literally looked at my list and I was like, oh my God, how did I not just pick him?
All right. Well, that's good because
That's not who you were going to take?
No, because I had two picks. So I was going to go with
disappointed. I wish I got both of them.
My veteran, Matt Turner. Veteran goalkeeper, didn't play a ton for New England in the past couple years until last year and maybe the year before. But he'll be solid this year. And then I'll also take my CCL player. Hold on. Just double checking here. Do I have a supporter? Oh, I didn't list out supporter shield winner. I will take my CONCACAF Champions League player in the form of Josef Martinez. You have to assume he'll be healthy for week 1, and we already ranked him as our top striker ever. So
even ahead of Robbie Keane?
Even ahead of Robbie Keane.
Blasphemy.
Fight me. All right. So That goes back to Connor again.
Yeah. Don't like you for that Matt Turner pick.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my my birthday pick.
Oh, really? Damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's a June birthday. That's
Do you
all
have
right.
anybody on your birthday, like your proper birthday?
I think the only person we found was like the young backup for Toronto.
Yeah.
I forget who. I can't even remember the name. Okay, not a big deal. We can switch some things around. Debating between two here, but I think let's see. What do I got so far? All right, yeah. I'll do my Canadian base and I'll take Elliot on.
Line them
Sorry,
up,
what?
bang. Line them up, bang. Adam's got nothing left.
Connor, what just happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm
Blacked out.
absolutely here for it.
I blacked out there for a second. Oh, that means I'm up, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought you were just waiting on
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking. Connor, don't do this.
That's awesome, Connor. Great work.
All right. How many midfielders do I have? Oh, just 2. Yeah, why not? For my Texan-based player, I'm going with Pochettino.
Nice. That's a bold one.
Yeah. Then, okay. It was either between him or Alex Ring, but I don't know how well Ring's going to do fantasy-wise.
Yeah, fantasy-wise, that's probably a good call there.
Yeah. And then, is he listed as a midfielder or a forward in this game? Because that's going to change things. He should be a forward.
Is that Giovinco?
Yeah. He listed as a forward. That's stupid. All right. For my MLS Cup winner, I'm going with Harrison Awful.
Interesting. Considering he's second string behind Derek Etienne Jr. right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Connor, that's back to you. Now, Connor, remember that you have a pick before me,
Uh-huh.
and you know what happens if you take the wrong player here.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
dumb. I meant Valenzuela. Sorry. I'm looking at the wrong list.
That's fine.
Are we taking this? I feel like this is garbage.
I'll allow it. I'm fine with it.
Connor didn't make his last pick.
Okay, so my turn. All right, I think I'll take my veteran pick. And I would like to take Andre Blake.
Good one. I like that. Andre Blake, Billy Vet. Nice. All right, so I'm going to start off with my wrong side of 30 player, and it is going to be. Oh, I'm stuck between I'm stuck between two Orlando players. Do I put Nani in or do I put Pereira in? I'm going to say Mauricio Pereira. ORL over 30. Then I'm going to move into shares a birthday month with you. No, just kidding. I'm going to push that off one more time, and I'm going to go to my supporter shield winner and take my last forward, Kasper Shibilko. Kasper, I don't know how to spell his name.
PRZYL. I don't know, BKO, something like that.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Just throw some letters in there, and that's about it.
That sounds about right. So that's my supporter shield winner done, and my wrong side of 30 player done.
All right.
All right, that goes to you, Mr. Wright.
Yes. And I am very excited to make this pick because now he can finally return to my team because I've missed him very much. And if you couldn't pick up, I'm going with former player. And I would like to pick a Sir Julian Gressel.
Nice. That's a great pick.
I miss you, Julian. Come back.
All right, so Julian Gressel, DC, former player. All right, Adam, back over to you.
So because Connor took my original FC Dallas player, I'm going to have to go with the second best option. So for my hype train player, I'm taking Sir Matthew of Hedges.
Okay.
Play right alongside him because, you know, any man scoring off a corner in that team, it's going to be Matt Hedges. And then, how's my team looking? How old is he? Yeah. Okay. Right. No one took Stephen Fry.
Nobody has taken Stephen Fry now.
Okay. I am taking Stephen Fry. It's my wrong side of 30.
Okay. Connor, go right ahead.
All right. I'm thinking. Oh man, I want to make this pick because I'm, unless I missed it, I'm surprised this guy's still up here. But it kind of shifts what I wanted to do. But I almost feel like he's too good to pass up on. All right, so feel free to correct me if I maybe missed it and someone picked him. But for my supporter shield winner, I'm gonna pick Diego Rossi.
No, you know what? He's still there. How that happened? Who let that happen?
Honestly, I was surprised. I
Is
had different
he's
plans.
a forward, right?
Yeah,
He's a forward, right?
yeah.
That's all of your LAFC players gone, Mr. Wright,
Oh, my forward's gone too.
and all your forwards gone, correct. So that brings me back to my Texan-based player, and there's this team, for those of you who don't know, called FC Dallas, and they have.
I'm familiar with them.
Okay, they have a midfielder by the name of Andres Riquerte. Now, I've never heard of this guy before.
I hate you so much.
And I don't know what team he's playing. However,
You just said FC
I
Dallas.
heard he's pulling the strings. So he's going in my midfield team. Then, man, my hair is a mess. Why didn't nobody tell me this before the episode started? All right, so that's my Texan player. So I am left with a U21, a 4.5 mil or under, and the 3 or more teams. I need to fill a midfield spot, 3 defender spots, and a goalkeeper spot. Am I missing something? I have to be missing something. So I've got 1, 2. Oh, birthday month, right? I can hold the birthday month one more time, I think. No, I'm going to take the birthday month because I need another defender anyway. Bruno Gaspar in Vancouver. And the main reason I'm taking him, for no other reason, we share the same birthday, which is, at the time of recording, 8 days from now. And at the time of release, it's today, which is cool. So happy birthday, Bruno. Happy birthday, me. So that is my birthday. Done. Who's left? Mr. Wright, you're up.
Did you make 2 already?
I took Bruno Gaspar and I took Requerte, yeah.
Okay, right.
I know Requerte, it's a tough one to remember because he doesn't actually play for a real team. I get it. It's whatever.
Oh man, what to do next? All right, I think I will go for a player from my favorite team. And no, I won't do that. Oh my God, I don't know what to do here. Got a couple of choices. All right. I'll go for MLS Cup winner,
Okay.
and I will pick Eloy Room.
Backup goalkeeper. All right. All right, Adam. You are on your second to last pick, third to last pick. 1,
No, I should have.
2,
A
3,
few more.
4, 5.
Yeah. Trying to. All these 4.5 guys are all. Oh, that's actually not a bad shout.
Don't you dare.
You don't even know who I'm looking at.
I bet I do.
Do you?
We'll see.
Is it Tommy Thompson?
No, it's not Tommy Thompson. Do you want Tommy Thompson?
Is it Daniel Vega?
It was Daniel Vega.
he's 4.5. You could have him. I'm just looking. Hold on. Problem is, all the guys I have left on my list for these categories are all defenders, and I only have 1 defender spot left, which makes this a little difficult. I'm also very disappointed no one took Rubio Rubin.
Are you?
No. No.
You should take Higuain for his brother.
No.
You should.
I'm pretty sure that's what Miami's already done, and I don't want to do that again. So I'm gonna have to politely decline the option.
Take Mo Adams. Mo Adams needs a home.
Wow. Can I take Big Jeff?
Big Jeff.
So sad he's not in the league anymore.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do without him, Connor?
Yeah, I don't know. Who else is going to play center back for us that is like
Exactly.
800 years old?
All right. I need, yeah. All right. So for my favorite team player, I'm going to take Lewis Morgan.
Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah. Just because I need midfielders. Okay, so that one's in. Now, I need a goalie, a midfielder, a defender, and a forward. I can't take Brad Guzan. I can't do it.
You can't will yourself through.
And yeah, I feel I physically can't do that to my team. We're looking at 4.5 guys right now.
Jason Pendant, 4-5.
Jason Pendant can go away. No, there are a bunch of defenders I'm looking at, but Derek Etienne's 4.5.
That's bold.
I know. Which like I might do. Am I only in midfielders? Oh yeah, I am. That's why. Yeah, give me Derek.
Derek Etienne Jr. For 4.5 mil.
Yeah.
All righty. That is all of your Columbus players and your Inter Miami players are done, by the way.
And my midfielders are also done as well.
And your midfielders are set, correct. Connor, that's up to you for another pick.
All right. This one, I'm a little disappointed because I wanted to pick this one guy. However, I can't do it because he's not in fantasy yet. And I don't know what position they're going to put him at. And obviously, I can't take another forward. So, I'm going to have to pass up on him.
Well, come on. Inter Miami take 7 DPs. Nobody.
That's
questions.
true.
You
There
take
are
what
no
you-
rules. There are no rules.
No rules.
Okay. So, I'm going to go for my newcomer. And apologize ahead of time if I botch the name. But I'm going to go with Shao Alexander.
Kyle Alexander, nice. I like that.
Because he's literally the only midfielder I have left on my list, and the rest are all forwards.
Newcomer. All right. So that leaves me. I am on my second to last group of picks. I need 2 defenders, a midfielder, and a goalkeeper. I'm going to start by taking my 4.5 mil defender in. Oh, this is tough. So I really, really wanted to take Brendan By, but I don't think he's going to get as much game time as he should. Justin Morrow's out. Matt Royale had a bunch of points last year.
I don't know why I'm helping you, but Donovan Pines is probably a good one.
Yeah, I saw that too. He's on there. The other one that I was looking at was Juka Raitala if he starts in Minnesota, but I don't think he will,
Probably not.
which means
Can I make a shout for you?
yeah.
Maybe John Nelson for Delos.
No. I mean,
No?
he probably will start, but he'll be gone in 5 games. I'm not taking that chance. Matt Real, maybe. Amr Tariq,
Captain
Yeah.
Tarek.
Captain Tariq for the memes.
I think you have to do it.
Patrick Seagrass is 4.5 mil.
Do it. Please do it.
No. Christian McCoon at 4.5.
This one might be a little riskier because I'm not sure you get the game time, but I think Aiden Morris is also 4 or 5.
Yeah, but I see that I've got one midfield spot left, and he sits deeper. He sits next to Artur.
Mm-hmm. Well, didn't he play instead of Artur last time for CONCACAF?
He did. I'm sure he'll be switching on and off with him now.
Yeah, I worry about his game time.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Donovan Pines at 4.5 for one of my defender spots.
That's a good pick. He was on my list also.
Which leaves me with a U21, midfielder or defender, which gives me Gianluca Busio. Oh man, should I do that to Adam?
Gianluca Busio?
No, I have another one on there that I'll take. And you didn't. Yeah, you haven't taken that spot yet.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're going for. You can. I can't take him because I don't have a defender spot.
Oh, you're right. Wait, you don't?
Nope.
I thought you had one more.
Oh, I do, but I have to take someone else for that spot.
Okay, then I'll take him.
Yep.
And the only reason we're speaking like that is because we talked about it before. I'm gonna go George Bello, my U21 spot.
Yep. So not only shares a birth month with me, but shares a birthday.
Which is why I felt really bad taking him from you.
Just, a decade later than I was born.
It was kind of crazy that we were looking up these birthdays and the amount of people you saw born on the same day as you. Mikel Oyarzabal for Real Sociedad is worth $77 million born on the same exact day as me. I got to be worth at least 500,000. Come on. All right, Connor, you're up.
All right. Bello's definitely a good pick because that blocks me too because I haven't picked my favorite team player yet.
Yep.
And I was considering him, but that kind of helps me a bit figure out where I want to go. Let me just make sure really quick I have the right idea here. Make sure I can fit everybody in here. Just check what I got right now.
I think
Okay, it does not work like that. All right, I'm gonna make this pick because I think I kind of have to. So for my U21 pick, I will do Louis Binks.
Yeah, Louis Binks was the other one I was thinking about.
I need a defender there, and he's the last one on my list. I was gonna go Sam Vines, but Adam made a good pick there.
Well, 2 for 1 there. You stole 2 of his players.
Yeah, it was deserved for him to get some revenge.
Oh, I haven't picked a Canadian yet. Is that the one I'm missing? Yeah, I don't have the Canadian. All right, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, cool. All right, Adam, these are your last 2 picks, right? No, you have one more.
One more. Yep. All right. Well, if you need a Canadian, that kind of limits what I have to do.
Yeah. I need a Canadian. I'll help you since you helped me out. I need a 3 or more team player, and I need a Canadian.
Yeah. So I need my CONCACAF player, my birthday player, and the 3 or more teams. So I have the way I want to do this. Like I have the 3 players that realistically fit my team. I think, right? 1, 2, yeah. And I don't think that interferes with Rex. I only have 1. Yeah, that's just the way I'm going to have to do it. Okay, so for my birthday month, and I will just look up what day he was actually born. I know it was in January, but I don't know the specific day. 2 days before me, but like 7 years later. So for my birthday month, I'm taking my final forward is Ayo Akinola.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me just add him. And then the only other way to do this, I have a 50-50. So my CONCACAF player, unfortunately, I think has to be a goalie because the list Connor sent me does not contain a goalkeeper on it. So my 3 or more MLS teams has to be a defender. So I'm going to take Portland's goalie.
Who's that?
Clark.
What's his first name?
Steve.
Just testing you. All righty. Connor, that brings you back to
Second last
Penultimate?
pick.
penultimate. Yep, penultimate.
Not gonna lie, I said Steve and like in my head it didn't sound right.
I knew you were so unsure about it.
All right, this one feels like an easy one for me. So I'm gonna go for favorite team player. And if you watched the last episode, you'll know I'm riding this guy hard. And I will be picking Barco.
Oh man, I was typing in Marcelino Moreno. Ew.
He was the backup. But Barco has been pretty good in CONCACAF so far, so I like to think that's maybe a sign of hope.
Interesting. Okay, well, these are my last 2 picks here. I've got 3 or more teams, and I got a Canadian. For 3 or more teams, Kellen Rowe taking over the starting spot in Seattle. And because the only other midfielders on that list that I have are Tommy McNamara, Kakuta Mane, Emma Boateng, Perry Kitchen, or Will Trapp.
Good.
And I didn't look too much deeper than that.
You want me to give you one that you can pick?
You can tell me. I'm not going to change my pick, but you can tell me.
Okay. Darlington Nagby.
See, I thought about that. I don't know if he's going to get as much time as we think he is.
Yeah, I don't know how much they'll rotate, but you
That's
needed
what
a midfielder, I'm assuming? I don't
Yeah.
know what you have left.
I need a goalkeeper now, but
Okay. Yeah.
no, I mean, I could just take Maxi Rudy and play him at cam because why not? And for my last goalkeeper, I need a Canadian goalkeeper. That leaves me with Quentin Westberg. It leaves me with Hasal or oh God, who's the other one?
Oh,
Who's the other?
Kerpo. Am I muted?
I can hear you.
Is that not it?
Who was it?
I thought it was like Maxime Kerpo. I'd probably botched the name.
Crepeau. I heard Kirkov. I was
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah, Crepeau or Hasal, and I feel like they're gonna rotate all over the place. And okay, so that leaves me with my computer stopped lagging on me. Quentin Westberg, Crepeau, Diop. The only one who's solid and definitely going to get game time is Westberg. So I'll go Quentin Westberg. And that's Canada. I just want to make sure I didn't use up all my TFC players. I didn't. Oh, wait a second. I can't take Kellen Rowe. Because I have Nico Ladero and Rui Diaz. Yeah, I have too many Seattle.
What was that
So
for?
now I got a 3-team. So now I got to go back. I might need to take Darlington Nagby.
Yeah, I don't think I have any midfielders left on my list. I have a couple of defenders and mostly forwards.
Yeah, I'm not taking any of the ones that I mentioned before. Tommy Mack, I love you, but I can't. So I'm gonna have to change that pick to unless I do a 3 or more team goalkeeper, which I don't know exists.
I don't think so.
So I'm gonna have to go Darlington Nagby for Columbus at my 3+ teams. And just to make sure I didn't overuse that. So I've got 1 New England player. Yeah, that's better. I got 1 Atlanta, 2 Atlanta. Yeah, okay. We are good there. Connor, your final pick, please.
All right, I'm between 2 guys right now. I'm thinking either I double down on what I was thinking during the prediction episode, or I change it up and go more of the route of what Andrew was thinking that episode. Oh man.
Getting tricky now.
Give me 1 second. Gonna take a look. I want to check something really quick, and then I will make my choice between 2 guys. And this is my birthday month one, so
Okay.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this guy. All right, so for my last pick, same birthday month, I'm gonna go with Yamar Gomez Andrade. Double down. 'Cause I
Yep.
said he was winning Defender of the Year.
SEA. So Connor, you are 2 LAFC, 2 Columbus.
I don't think I had 2 of any other one.
2 Vancouver.
Oh yeah, you're right. 2 Vancouver.
All right. Adam, a final pick in this fantasy draft 2021.
My
going?
my final defender, my 3 or more teams is going to be Daniel Lovitz. It was between him or Zarek Valentine, but I don't like Houston.
Nashville over LA, I guess.
He plays for Houston, but whatever.
Does he really? I thought he was on Nashville.
Wait,
Who
you're
Valentine?
talking about 2 different players now.
Yeah.
I also thought Valentine was on LA.
Pretty sure he's on Houston.
I think he went from Houston to LA. Or did he go the other way around?
I think he went.
Yeah, he went from LA to Houston. Yeah, you're right. That is the first and only time I'll ever say that.
Oh, you know what? I got it confused because Jorge Villafana is now on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Galaxy.
that's it.
Yep,
that's it. And that will do it. Just one quick check to make sure Adam is team compliant.
Should be.
Shockingly, I'm the only one who made that error. So good job, me. I'm also the only person to take two players out of FC Dallas.
Yeah, I only took 1.
Do I have a second? Oh no, that's FCC. I can't read.
Yeah,
reading's hard. Reading's really hard.
Okay.
No, they don't. But listen, you don't need that to be a good engineer. I promise you. All right, that'll do it. That was a lot of fun and a little bit more stressful than I wanted it to be. So that means it was a good little game we played. We hope you enjoyed. It's a little bit of a shorter episode, but we are recording a little bit earlier than the season, so we don't have much to talk about right now. So we decided to play a little game. Let us know what you think. Let us know who you would have taken. Make sure you follow us on all forms of social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. All the cool places where all the cool kids are. Go ahead and follow us on all forms of social media, as well as wherever you get your podcasts. Go subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts, leave ratings, and let us know how you think we did, because we love to hear back from you. We love the interaction that we have on all of our social media, so keep that up. Even if you're yelling at us for being bad and unprofessional, we don't care. We have a lot of fun with it anyway. But other than that, you guys got anything else to add?
Yeah, actually, maybe to make it a little bit longer, since I know it's kind of short, but I actually had a couple of extra names that none of us picked, and I wanted to read some of them off, see if any of them will get a good reaction out of you guys.
Okay. I got a few too, so go ahead.
Yeah. So for U21, some of the names that I had written down that nobody picked, I had Daibar Casado.
Interesting. Okay, I didn't put him, but that's interesting.
Anthony Fontana. That's assuming he would start for Philly.
Didn't have Fontana, nope.
Let me double check this one because I'm not even sure if he's actually under 21.
While you check, I'll fill in. I had Gianluca Busio as well, which we talked about. The two of the biggest signings for FCC, other than Brenner, Atanga and Barreal. Atanga's brand new. He just signed a couple weeks ago. But Barreal has been there last year. He was one of their better attackers last year. Ricardo Pepe from Dallas. And Cade Cowell.
Yep.
Cade Cowell was one I was potentially thinking about, but
I don't think he's got game time to warrant it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then the last one that I had, just to I double checked it, it's Paxton Pomykal.
No way he's under 21.
He's 21.
Jesus Christ.
It's terrifying. Some of the newcomers that I had on there that we didn't pick were Andres Yasin for NYC, because apparently he's pretty much nailed down that left wing spot from what I've been reading, which would have been an interesting choice. A little sneaky last minute pick there. Vanderwater, assuming he gets time. Sosa, Lissandro Lopez, and Eric Lopez. Gregory would have been an interesting one. Matan for Columbus. Fabio at RBNY probably getting the start. If you needed a newcomer goalkeeper, Cornell for RBNY, he's most likely getting the start. Kim Moon Hwan playing outside back.
Yeah, Marsman too for Miami.
Who?
We just signed a goalkeeper from
Feyenoord.
Yep.
Yeah. Abacassis, Javi Lopez, Rubio Rubin, we talked about. Krasnodar for LA is one that I was thinking of for a little bit.
Yeah. I mentioned it when I was making my pick for this, but I wanted to go with Kevin Cabral.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
But he's not in fantasy, and there's a chance that they put him as a forward.
Oh, that is the guy you were talking about? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Another one, I was planning on taking this guy as a sneaky one, because you also didn't put him on your list. But I had to change it because Diego Rossi was still up there, and I couldn't pass up on that.
You couldn't pass Diego Rossi, yeah.
Yeah, but my sneaky newcomer was going to be Bobby Wood.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, someone's got to score the goals for RSL.
I like that.
They don't have to.
Other veterans that were up there that I had on my quick list here. Tim Melia.
Yeah.
Sean Davis. Sebastian Leggett, Josie, Zusi and Wando, Andrew Farrell, Jonathan Osorio. A few names that I wouldn't have taken, but were just interesting to throw up there for me.
Yeah. Andrew, I'm surprised you didn't take Frankie Amaya for U21.
Stop.
You could
midfield four is going to be a rotating door. It is just going to be a new four every week, and they're all just going to just die. It's crazy.
The other veteran that I had on my list was Giassi's artist as well.
Yeah, that one too.
This next one's good. I'm very surprised that Adam didn't make this pick for the Texan based. Sorry, I don't even know if we're going in the same order, but Darwin Quintero.
I thought about him. I will. I definitely did.
Yeah. I couldn't figure out the rest of the criteria if I picked Darwin.
Yeah.
That's fair.
World Cup appearances. The only other ones that popped out were Chicharito scoring 20 goals this year, and Jonah Dos Santos is getting 25 assists. So,
Yeah. Okay.
and then you had Andy Polo and Eddie Flores from DC. That would have been a sneaky one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we also put Francisco Calvo as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken him in Chicago's back.
No, I probably wouldn't have taken him either. I got a bunch of like older guys on here too, like
I forgot the
Beasler,
only
Bradley.
World Cup winner that's in the league. Blaze Matuidi.
Is he a DP now officially? What's the deal with that?
I think we signed him for like $25 in TAM and a couple washing machines.
A couple bag of balls later, and here we are. I got a question. What other players shared birthdays with you or birthday month?
Io Akinola, George Bello, Corey Baird.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
Richie Larea was another one.
Oh, I like that one too.
I had a couple that I could pick from. They all play for the same team though, so like.
Yeah.
We could almost.
What kind of sucked is I couldn't fit Tajon Buchanan in here. I don't think.
Yeah.
Like I don't know where he would have fit into this group.
We can make that like a little, maybe a short episode. Just make like a team out of people with the same birthday month.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
Because my team looks like, at least from the guys that I found,
Really bad.
it's like stacked. No, like really good.
Oh no, it's bad because of your birthday day. But what's your birthday team?
So Atuesta is my month.
Nice. I'm surprised nobody picked him either. But where did he fit? You know? Yeah, I mean that probably could have been your birthday month pick.
Well, I had 2 LAFC already at that point.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Marcelino Moreno. Zelarayan is my birthday month.
Yep.
Kevin Molino, Yemar Gomez Andrade, Christian Roldan, Matt Turner, and Henry Kessler.
Damn.
That was a really good.
Yeah.
I only did a few of them because I was very set on picking somebody who shared a birthday with me. So I had 3 MLSers share birthdays with me. Funny enough, Michelle Barrios in Colorado, Bruno Gaspar in Vancouver, and somebody named Alvarado in Orlando, who I don't remember or have heard of. But that's pretty cool. But I also share with Matt Hedges, Yimi Chara, Figal, and Espinoza, Christian Espinoza in San Jose.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that idea. Making a team out of players who you share birthdays with sounds pretty cool. We should maybe do that next week.
Yeah, we also have the tier list thing too. So we got some ideas in the
we got
pipeline.
So many ideas coming up. Oh, this is gonna be good. We're gonna have fun. Other wrong side of 30 players, Maxi Morales, Gustavo Bo. Funny enough, I was gonna pick him, but I chose to go a different direction with that striker spot, our last striker spot. But
Okay,
another
cool.
place that would have gone would have been Abila, the new Minnesota striker, is 31.
Yep.
Nani.
Yeah.
Blanco coming off injury, and Franco Hara in Dallas.
Where?
Dallas?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't either. Anybody who used to play for your team, Connor?
Yeah, actually, I had a pretty nice list for former players. LGP, Yamil Assad.
Nice.
I picked Gressel for this one.
Right.
Eric Amidi. Probably wouldn't pick him for this one though, because he probably won't get that many points. But Darlington Nagby and then John Gallagher.
Nice. Yeah, other 3 or more team players, by the way. CJ Sapong was one of the other ones I was thinking about. Jimmy Madranda. And that's pretty much about it. I wouldn't have picked anybody else from that team except for Arruti.
I got a pretty lengthy list for 3 or more teams, but nobody really stood out except Zimmerman. Like I have Urruti, Zarek Valentine, BWP, Aaron Schoenfeld, Ola Kamara.
Ola Kamara, nice.
Fafa Picot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had Lovitz and Tim Parker and Nagby.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. That's pretty cool.
A surprising one for me that nobody took. Jonathan Mensah.
As the you could have taken him at CONCACAF, could have taken him at MLS Cup.
Yep. Need a couple of options there. He just misses the wrong side of 31.
Is he?
Yeah, he's 30 years old.
Yeah, I took Josef with my CONCACAF, and I took Nico with my MLS Cup. Valenzuela was taken for MLS Cup, and CCL was Steve Clark for Adam, and then for you had CCL as Lucas Zelarayan, and your MLS Cup was Eli Room.
Yep.
So I think it's a pretty good list. We'll keep track as the weeks go on to see who's got the best team statistically and fantasy point wise. Obviously brag about it as much as we can because that's what we do. And yeah, cool. I got nothing else. You
Yeah,
got anything
I
else?
got nothing else.
Adam? Adam's quiet. He's muted. Wonder what's going on over there. Are you muted?
You can see me.
I can't see anything. I don't have my glasses on.
Okay.
I'm blind.
Yeah.
The only thing I can read is the quote of the day.
The answer is 1. I didn't take 2 Dallas players.
You needed 9, but here you
Well,
are.
I wasn't allowed to take 9.
All right, guys. Well, make sure you go ahead and follow us up on all the forms of social media. Subscribe to us wherever you get your podcast, like we were saying before. And we'll see you next time on episode 9 of season 2 of the Designated Players Podcast. See ya.